We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubbies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now, continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lot
for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Morgan aboard here at first with nobody out. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
The next Cub up, Junior Moore. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Cubs are turned away, and the Reds are coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network. Michael Davis is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Scooter Gennett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with another 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Ruth, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So in now for Chicago, Babe Ruth is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Finnegan has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Settling in now, Mike Schmidt. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Ruth leads off second with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. No one out with a runner at second. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
So a runner on second with one down now, and here comes Junior. First pitch of the at-bat. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Schebler is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here it comes. 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Popped him up. Bagwell is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
So striding forward now, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Number 4 waits on deck. Schebler, base runner at first with 1 out. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
3-2 pitch. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, number 4. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. Reds leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Davis.
Pitcher, Michael Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Popped him up. Casale is there. 1 down.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Now in the box, Cal Ripken, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jeff Bagwell will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, Kurt Casale, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kurt Casale.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
It's 1 and 2.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
The pitcher, Brendan Finnegan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Casale on at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1. Taken to strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The knuckleballs is out pitch, but it misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The next 3-2 fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Gennett, a 27-year-old, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
2 out here and a runner at second. Split-fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Junior Moore.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hey. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Babe Ruth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. He's set. Here's the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Now a snap move over to first. And he's back in standing. And a neck-high fastball that time. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Moore leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Ken Griffey Jr. waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. Jeanette is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. In is Joey Votto now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Change up in for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. No balls and a strike to count. A base hit in his first trip. A 1 pitch on its way down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he struck out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Up around the face.
That's ball
Splitter, 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Piazza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Piazza was born in the state of Pennsylvania. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Two and one to Piazza. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, pitcher, Michael Davis.
Striding in once again, Michael Davis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Matt Harvey will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Matt Harvey.
Into the box, Cal Ripken, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Davis stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Morgan, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. Now here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Jeff Bagwell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Schebler is there. And that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Ready for another chance. Number 4. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now.
No strike.
The 3-0 pitch. And he's in there for strike 1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
In now for the Reds, Curt Casali, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Casali swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Is not going to get him as he swipes second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Barry Larkin will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moore is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And here's Jose Peraza, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Kyle Crockett will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kyle Crockett.
Junior Moore will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes the Babe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefty's begun to heat up down there. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Up next for the Cubs.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Schebler is after it on the warning track. He makes the catch. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And he falls behind 0-2. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman number 25, Joey Votto.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ripken over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fouled away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Amir Garrett will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number one.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Striding in once again, Mike Piazza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Hit in the air out to right. Schebler is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The pitcher, number 20, Michael Davis.
Enos Slaughter will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Slaughter.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Ball two.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
In there, and it's full 3-2. And he lays off ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready once again, Cal Ripken. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati, all tied at 1-1. Trevor Hoffman will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Trevor Hoffman.
Ready for another shot now, Scott Schebler. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, number 4. Popped him up. Piazza has a play. 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher, Kurt Casale.
In now for the Reds, Kurt Casale. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Reds leave one, still tied 1 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Morgan so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Leading out for the Cubs, second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Joe Morgan.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 1 to Joe Morgan. Two and 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Count remains 2 and 2. Ready with another 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Bagwell. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Two out, nobody on. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Babe Ruth. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he misses with it, ball four. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So in now for Chicago, Mike Schmidt. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the eighth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Moore on second. Ruth at first. 2 out in the inning. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. He beats the tag. Safe. And they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall is there. And that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Cubs lead it 2-1. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Dennis Eckersley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ken Griffey is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Right field and batting in the 8th spot. Number 30.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. The 1-2. Popped up. Schmidt moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Eckersley, 33 years old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-1. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network. Jared Hughes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Mike Piazza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, right fielder, Griffey.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The slider's in for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Griffey Sr. behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ken Griffey has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken, as he'll take a look at his sinker here. Too low for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Left side. He's got it. One there. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Fergie Jenkins, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Fergie Jenkins.
Digging in now, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Schmidt is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Eugenio Suarez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Jenkins, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Trevor Hoffman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Fergie Jenkins closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump. A victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 6-1. Lance Lynn struck out 12 on the way to the win as the Twins pushed past the Pirates, 5-3. The Braves only allowed 2 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats, 3-0. Steve Garvey drove in 4, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets, 6-2. The Dodgers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona, 9-3. The San Diego Padres put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies, 6-5. The San Francisco Giants held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners, 4-1. The Tampa Bay Rays took down the Yankees in the Bronx, 3-2. The Jays brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win over the White Sox, 4-2. Mike Moustakas totaled 4 hits overall on the day, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers, 3-2. The Angels finished off a 3-game sweep as they bested